Blackie. Blackie. I see you there. Hello.
Oh, that's a charming picture. What's the matter with him?
I think he is suffering from an acute case of rock music poisoning.
You know, he looks like an alien with those things on his head.
Right, E.T. Eroded teenager. Rick?
Don't say it.
Right. Why bother?
Yeah.
Bad news?
Oh, I'm not sure.
It's not about Holly, I hope.
No, at least I don't think so. It was the mayor. He wants to see Basil and me immediately.
Did he say what it's about?
Well, he phrased it as an urgent matter.
Then you should have made your excuses and bowed out.
He didn't give me a chance.
Then forget about it.
Not go?
It's too chancy. You might have another television press conference arranged. And the last thing I want is for you to walk into another mess like that.
I'm going.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
If we don't go, it's going to look very suspicious.
And what about Basil?
Well, I don't know where he is. I'll have to go this one alone.
Charles, I know where Basil is. I can call him. Or do you feel you can handle this by yourself?
I think so. Don't worry about it.
Good to see you, Les. Listen, thank you for seeing us so early.
Oh, look, I'm always happy to do a favor for an old friend. Les Ferguson.
Robert Scorpio.
Listen, why don't you guys make yourself at home, and how about a cup of coffee? It's decaffeinated.
We don't have time for that right now.
Look, I'm sorry, but we need some information, and we need it as fast as you can give it to us.
Oh, I know how that is. Well, what have you got for me? Fingerprints, hair samples, toenails?
Nothing but a suitcase full of questions. We need to know everything you know about Dan Rooney.
You know, of course, that he was stabbed.
Oh, yeah. Gee, I read about it in the paper.
Yeah.
Tough break. Seemed like a real regular guy, too.
Well, the way we figure it is that there's some connection between why he was stabbed and what we found out here.
I see. That puts me kind of in the middle.
Right in the middle.
It boils down to three things that we need to know. What did he want to know? What did he find out? And did he mention any names?
He didn't seem willing to give me much.
Much what?
Well, information about what he was up to. You know, back on the force, they used to always, they'd give you a file on each case. But now it seems like nobody wants to confide in me. The penalty of private enterprise, I guess.
You said he gave you something to lift prints off of.
Glasses. A pair of them.
There were two sets of prints?
Right, one on each glass.
What kind of glasses?
Those skinny flute jobs, you know, the kind that people drink champagne out of.
Oh, those could come from anywhere.
Did he mention whose prints he thought they might be?
No, I'm not sure that he even knew.
All right. Well, what did he want you to do with the prints once you got them?
Nothing. He just took them with him along with the glasses.
Look, I know this is a long shot at best, but did he say what he was going to do with the prints once he got them?
Sure. He was going to fax them.
Fax them?
Yeah, you know, send them out over a fax machine. He seemed real interested in getting those out fast.
Where to?
He didn't say. Nowadays, you can fax something on a fax machine to any city or country in the world, and all in the blink of an eye.
That hardly narrows it down.
Well, I'm sorry I couldn't do any better.
Oh, wait a minute. Now, which fax machine did he say he was going to use?
Well, when he asked where he could find one, I recommended the one at the Herald's office. They've got the latest model there.
The newspaper, of course.
They're probably open now. Do you want to get over there?
Just the guy to talk to.
Thank you, Les. You have been more help than you will ever believe.
Just keep sending me those customers.
You got it.
Hey, good luck now, guys.
Thanks. We'll see you.
All right, kiddies, this is not for your tender little eyes.
Besides, I will have it taken care of in seconds.
Yes, my darling, I'm sure you will, if you value your marriage.
Yeah.
Amy.
Blackie. Are you awake? Are you getting up?
Yeah.
Good.
Sorry, I just dozed off a little bit. Sorry about the mess.
That's all right. Blackie, we have a policy in this house, or we used to have a policy in this house that you sleep in your own bed. You don't have to sleep on the couch. There are plenty of beds upstairs. It's very good for your spine. You won't get curvature, and at the same time, it will keep popcorn out from between the cushions.
Ah, you don't have to yell at me. I'm standing right next to you. Gosh.
I'm sorry. I thought maybe over the years this stuff had kind of disturbed your eardrums.
No, that's just those dumb little groups that are against rock music. Those are the only people that say that.
Tell me, you know where I can find one of those little groups? Anyone here in Port Charles?
Oh, come on. Lay off the music, Doc. It helps me go to sleep.
That stuff helps you sleep?
Yeah, man. They kept those machines going all night in the machine shop where we used to sleep. The headphones are the only thing that were going to help me.
Well, I suggest you clean this up, and I mean clean it up fast, because Lesley is not as understanding as I am, okay?
I'm sorry.
Okay,
really
every little kernel of that stuff.
Sorry.
You, easy with the table, too,
Sorry.
please. It is a wood table.
I'm sorry.
You haven't forgotten what today is, have you?
Well, how could I forget? It's embedded in my mind. College registration day. How could I
Are you
forget?
excited?
Well, why should I be excited? Ain't like I'm going on a date with Tiffany or anything.
Wise guy, just be ready on time and be there on time, okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I'll be there.
Good.
Oh, I see you got Rick Van Winkle up, did you?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Dr.
Don't
Weber, about the
apologize.
mess.
Just clean it up.
I am.
I want you to stay here today until Alice gets here. You have to watch Mike. We have to go to work.
Okay.
We do?
Yes, drink your juice.
At this hour?
Drink your juice.
I'm drinking.
Late.
We gonna play football today, Blackie?
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I can't. It's not only that it's so hot outside, I got to register for college.
Well, can I come?
No, you may not.
The college is for big kids, like this one and Tommy.
So big deal. They're not so smart.
Oh, I don't know about that. Tommy was top of his class in military school.
Well, Tommy Hart couldn't find his way around the waterfront with a seeing eye rat.
What was that, Blackie?
Oh, nothing. I'm just cleaning up. Nothing.
I can't get over that appetite of yours. They must have fed you pretty well in school.
3 squares a day.
Steve, we're here.
Well, how was breakfast?
Well, for me, it was small and delicious. For Tommy here, it was very large and delicious.
Needed my strength for the big day today. Especially in this heat. I don't know when it's ever been so hot in Port Charles before.
Well, I guess we're having a heat wave. Tell me, now, is there any advice I can give you about which classes to take?
Well, thanks, but I'm taking the standard pre-med curriculum.
You're still serious about pre-med, then?
More than ever.
Good boy.
You know, there is a lot more to school than just good grades and classes. It's a chance to meet a lot of very nice and different people.
If Blackie Parish is any indication, I'm in for one heck of a wild time.
Well, tell me, I'd think twice about hanging around with Blackie. He's already had a scrape or two with the police.
Don't worry. I won't let him corrupt me. Anyway, my eye will be too occupied with the girls.
Oh, dear, now I know you're going to be in trouble.
Don't worry, Mom. I promise I won't get married until I'm at least a second semester sophomore.
Oh, thanks.
You'd better not.
Just kidding.
I'll
See you
have to
later.
support you.
Right. Steve, I know I've had breakfast, but I could use another cup of coffee.
Oh, make it
Wanna
later,
try me?
Audrey, please, because I want to check on Dan and see if there are any signs of improvement.
Oh, of course. Well, let me know, will you?
I will.
So where have you been?
On vacation. Only 2 days, I know, but you got to grab time while you can.
Let me guess. Tahiti?
No. Couldn't find a grass hut open anywhere. Settled for New York City. Want to hear about the company I kept?
Not really, but I would like to discuss some business.
Not unless you have a new article to turn in.
A new slant on an old story.
I see. You're still upset about the way I handled the Rooney stabbing, huh?
Oh, not just you. The electronic media has picked up on your little bandwagon. While you were away, Charles Corso held a press conference.
You attended, of course.
Oh, yes. And let me tell you, I'm so sorry that you missed it. Because not only did Mr. Corso take every opportunity to answer all the questions, he practically slandered Luke. No, wait. A better word is crucify.
Ooh, that's nice. Controversial. Sell papers. Let's print that, huh?
Ian, what about the other side of this?
We'll print that, too. All you got to do is write it, Jackie.
As soon as I get some questions answered. Like, why would Dan Rooney accuse Luke of anything if he's the one that told Luke to lease the surrounding land?
I don't know. Find out.
That's why I'm here.
Well, I can't answer your questions.
I think you can. You're the one that told me that Dan came by the Herald, but just a few hours before he was stabbed.
Yeah?
And an insider, a very good source, told me that you and he had a very private conversation.
Maybe.
Ian, don't hold out on me. We do work for the same paper.
Oh, what the hell is this?
Press conference, and you're the subject.
One question.
And yes or no will do.
Did Dan Rooney use your fax machine on the day he was stabbed?
Simple yes or no, right? Yes, he did use our fax machine.
For what?
Somehow I knew there'd be more questions.
It was to send fingerprints, wasn't it?
Fingerprints, interesting. Whose fingerprints?
Oh, come on, let us ask the questions, all right?
And look, we don't want to read about this in tomorrow's edition.
Look, if I'm going to answer any questions, there's two things you should know. One, this is my office. Two, I'm a reporter.
Well, that's terrific, because you understand the term off the record, which applies to everything we say as of this moment.
If anything's said, I can always take the fifth.
Okay, fine. We're not going to quibble with you, man. That certainly is your right. I think you're going to find that we're all after the same thing anyhow.
Why Dan Rooney was stabbed.
All right? But I reserve the right to print any information that goes through this office.
Well, that's fair enough, just so long as Jackie, he does the writing. That way, we get fair representation.
Agreed.
Did you see Dan actually make the transmission?
No, he insisted on privacy.
And when you pressed him?
They said it was hospital business, something to do with the Al Barker case.
And this all happened the day Dan was stabbed.
Right, same afternoon, right. Now it's my turn. Whose fingerprints are they?
We don't know.
And if we knew, this whole business would make a lot more sense.
Let's just go over the facts that we do know. Now, Dan lifted 2 sets of fingerprints off of 2 champagne glasses. He took the information, brought it here, sent it out on your fax machine. Let's just assume that he got some information back. He took that down to the Star, he confronted Luke with it, and he was stabbed.
How could that possibly have anything to do with Al Barker?
Well, it sounds to me like Dan has lied to Ian, or his real intentions. Listen, where did that transmission go?
He didn't tell me.
Well, there's got to be some sort of a record or a billing around here somewhere.
Let's see. I just came back from a long weekend. Everything's kind of in a mess here. Here we go. No, there's nothing on here. It said, according to this, there were no transmissions sent at all that day.
Are you sure?
Well, he could have billed it to his own office. We could have misplaced the receipt. I mean, it happens.
How convenient. All right, well, look, there's got to be a charge or a record at the place that it was sent to. I'll dust off a few WSB contacts and see what I can come up with. Do you have a phone I can use around
You
here?
can use my office.
But you do that. I'm going to go over to the hospital and see if Dan's in any kind of condition to talk to.
Oh, listen, keep an eye out for Ruby, will you? I'm getting a bit worried about her. She hasn't called me.
Right.
Oh, listen, thanks for the information.
Thank you.
Hello, Mayor.
It's good to see you again, Mr. Corso, and thank you for coming down on such short notice.
Well, Basil sends his regrets. He, unfortunately, was called out of town temporarily.
Nothing urgent, I hope?
No, not to worry. He'll handle it with his usual flair, I'm sure.
Now, please, now sit down and make yourself comfortable.
Oh, thank you. From our telephone conversation, I wonder if this might be a serious matter.
You could say that. There are rumors circulating here in City Hall. Actually, more than rumors now. This paper is the final proof.
Might I ask of what?
That the city of Port Charles is going to enter the oil business in a big way.
Oh.
You seem startled.
Oh, surprised, perhaps.
Well, this paper is the authorization from City Council to start accepting bids from drilling contractors. As you know, the dump is adjacent to Rainbow Oil.
Yes, and you'd like to enter into a contract or an agreement with Corso Oil to provide you with a drilling operation.
Unfortunately, we just can't rush in and start signing papers. City law requires that we get several sealed bids from different companies.
Well, it could take a little time.
Yes.
You know, that's not a good thing to waste on an operation like this. May I suggest that before you ask for bids, that you sink your own test hole?
To what purpose?
Well, to find out whether you really have oil on your land.
Could you handle it for us?
No, but the foreman for Rainbow Oil could. Let me give you his number. His rates are very reasonable, and his results are always reliable. He has the Corso's highest recommendation.
Well, thank you very much. I'll call him right now.
Good.
And in the meantime, why don't you
start thinking about that bid.
Oh, certainly. As soon as Basil returns, we'll get our heads together on it. Thank you, Mayor, and
Thanks
we'll
for
be in
coming
touch.
You bet.
Oh, yes, let me speak to the foreman. This is Charles Corso. Thank you. Oh, Frank, Charles here. You're going to be getting a call from the mayor's office about sinking a new test hole on the city dump property. That's right. We'll handle it the same way we did with Spencer. Have the salt water ready to come up at any moment.
I don't like this, Audrey. Twice I have tried to call Johnny, and twice now his trainer said that he would call me back.
Oh, Amy, what's so unusual about that?
He's avoiding me. I can sense it all the way from New York. He's avoiding me.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be back.
Great, fine. When? The fight is over. He should be here in Port Charles training. Why isn't he?
I'll tell you what. Why don't you ask him that when he calls you back?
Oh, believe me, I intend to.
The phone.
Main desk, Miss Vining. Yeah, third floor, yeah. No, I'll connect you. Yeah, you're welcome. Les, I have to talk to you.
About Johnny again.
I have tried to call him twice. I know that his trainers are trying to keep him from me on purpose.
Amy, speaking on behalf of the entire medical staff of the hospital, might I suggest that you get your head out of the gymnasium in New York and back under your nurse's cap where it belongs. You have work to do, and the phone is ringing.
Yes, doctor.
Thank you.
Main desk, Miss Vining.
Leslie, if you got a minute.
For you? Probably, yes.
Oh, what's Dan's condition?
It's pretty much the same. Rick's with him today. What about you? How's your search going?
Not too well. Jackie and Robert are out looking for a clue on Luke and Holly, and the important thing we find out right now is what it was that Dan knew that got him a knife in the back.
That's going to lead you to Luke?
A lot faster than a random search will, yes. And have you seen Ruby? I have to talk to her.
No, I haven't seen her all morning.
Okay, well, I'll find her somewhere. Rick's on 10?
Should be. Let me know if you find out anything, please.
Will.
Okay.
Les?
Yeah? What?
I just talked to him.
What is it?
He said that he can't train here in Port Charles anymore. He's gonna stay in New York.
Baby's crying, Susan.
I hear him.
Well, aren't you going to go up and see what's the matter?
In a minute.
So much for devoted motherhood.
Okay, I'll go get him.
Mother, sit down here. You need to keep that ice pack on your absence tooth.
It's not doing any good, and maybe the baby will take my mind off the pain.
Thank you, Aunt Alice.
You're welcome.
I don't know what I'd do without her.
Oh, you'd probably have to do a few things for yourself instead of relying on her all the time.
Heather, if you don't mind, I don't feel very well, all right?
It's probably your hangover, Susan.
You know, it's a beautiful day out there. I would think you'd want to be outside in the sunshine.
Why? It's too hot out there. Besides, it's my day off, and I feel like soaking my feet. I'm looking forward to this all week. You know, they really start to ache after standing on your feet every night, smiling at the customers. Of course, you wouldn't know what that's like, Susan, sitting here all day.
Do you think I enjoy it? Taking care of a baby happens to be an awful lot of work, Heather, especially when there's not a father around to help out.
Well, stop feeling sorry for yourself, Susan. You know, you're not the only mother with an illegitimate son.
Let's not use the word in front of the child, please.
He doesn't understand what I'm saying.
Well, he's going to hear it often enough as the years go by, only then they won't be calling it illegitimate.
I will protect him. Won't I, little guy?
Yes,
it's going to be just you and me against the world.
I'll bet on the world.
Oh, my gosh, I forgot to call the Webbers. Means that little Mike might be there all alone.
Okay, we'll deal the cards out there, and I'll put that there.
Hit me.
No. What did I tell you? Never hit on a 16 when the dealer has something higher than a 9.
But you have a king.
That's higher than a 9, isn't it? You get it now?
Got it.
Good. Okay, let me get the phone here. Practice up. Hello, Weber.
Blackie, this is Alice.
Oh, Alice, where are you? I thought you were going to watch Mikey. I got to go register for college.
I'm really sorry, Blackie. I forgot to call you. I'm not coming in today.
Great. That's just what I needed to hear.
I'm sorry. I got to go see a dentist. I got this really bad abscess tooth, and it's got to be looked at right away.
Oh, that's too bad. All right, that's no problem. I'll take care of Mike. He's a good guy.
And you are a very nice young man. Would you tell the Webbers I'll call them later then? Bye-bye.
you're going to have a big yard to play in and a closet full of clothes and all the best schools money can buy. Nothing's going to be too good for my rich little boy. Yeah, isn't he beautiful, Heather?
Can I hold him, Susan?
Sure. Want to go to Heather?
Come to Aunt Heather. Yeah. It's about time you learned who I am. You can say Aunt Heather, can't you?
I think he's just a little bit young for that.
Never too early to start. I think he's crabby, though. Maybe he should go to bed.
He's getting tired.
You ready to take a nap? You want to take a nap? Yeah. Here's and put you to bed.
Okay, don't forget his blanket.
Well, don't worry, I won't. Don't want the $1 million baby to catch cold.
Did Rick desert you?
No, he's in with Dan.
Oh, is there any change?
Not that I know of.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
No change. Can I see him? Joe, he's in no condition to talk or answer questions. I just want to see him. Be with him. All right, just for a couple of minutes, that's all. Could you do me a favor?
Page Ruby?
You're reading my mind.
Well, I've been trying to find her and couldn't.
Well, if you don't get her on the page, would you mind calling her?
No, I'll be glad to.
Thanks. Yeah, all right, I'll show you.
I'm going to use this for 1 second only. Hi, Amy. Oh, hi, Madge. Where's Amy? Powdering her nose or drying her eyes? That's what I figured. Yeah, she'll be all right. Don't worry about it. Do me a favor, page Ruby Anderson to the phone. Yeah, I'll wait.
Dan?
Yeah.
Nurse.
General Hospital will continue in a moment.